On July 31st, 2025, Tanzania officially told foreigners, including Kenyans, that they are not allowed to run 15 categories of business in the country. The message, quote, "Our economy, our rules, but please stay in the East African community. We still want access to your markets." End of quote.
Nafahamu mwanzo kulikuwa na watu wanafanya biashara ndogo ndogo hata za kimachinga, wanafanya biashara zingine ambazo wazawa hizi wana kazi wanaweza kuzifanya, lakini imefikia mpaka watu sasa hivi wanakuwa madalali wa nyumba. Utakuta mtu anaondoka, mtu mgeni anafanya udalali wa nyumba ambazo kama hizo, lakini kuna mambo mengi ndani yake. Kwa hiyo sasa ndio maana katazo lile litasaidia sana wafanya biashara wa Kitanzania kuhakikisha kwamba wanafanya kazi kwa nafasi zaidi bila kuingiliwa na watu wengine.
Under this new directive, non-citizens are prohibited from engaging in everything from retail shops to hair salons. If you are a Kenyan trying to run a small trade in Arusha or Dar es Salaam, you are now an outlaw. And the punishment? Not just fines. We are talking imprisonments, revoked visas, and even business permits torn apart like old receipts. But Kenya didn't just sigh and walk away. Principal Secretary Deport Karungu confirmed that a formal letter has been dispatched to the East African Community Secretariat demanding that Tanzania reconsiders and reverses the order, because here's the kicker. This move doesn't just sting Kenyan traders, it violates the core principles of the East African Community Common Market Protocol.
Very many Kenyans are working within the broader East Africa, especially in areas of IT, in areas of SME, and many others. And I think we would want to continue to give Kenyans and citizens within the East Africa community an opportunity to work anywhere that opportunity presents itself.
The letter reads, quote, "It is of concern that the Tanzanian government recently gazetted Business Licensing Order 2025 that prohibits non-Tanzanian citizens from trading in 15 services, including the operation and ownership of micro and small industries. The order, which includes significant penalties for violations, takes immediate effect except for current license holders. Kenya acknowledges and respects the sovereign rights of EAC partner states to legislate on domestic matters, but also believes in the importance for consultation, coordination, and consistency in implementing policies that affect cross-border goods transfer. The measures taken by Tanzania are substantive and undermine the core objective of regional economic integration under the Common Market Protocol. All partner states made binding commitments, and Article 13 of the EAC CMP specifically allows EAC nationals to establish and operate businesses, not to treat EAC nationals less favorably than own nationals.
The measures taken by Tanzania are substantive and undermine the core objective of regional economic integration under the Common Market and Custom Protocol. Kenya requests that these restrictions be removed and that Tanzania reverts to measures provided for in the East Africa Community Protocol.
The letter continues, "The business licensing order, which seems to be criminalizing lawful EACC investments, will hurt both our economies. It is therefore critical, in the spirit of EAC, that bilateral engagements be held to resolve these issues." The government of Kenya, through Ministry of Trade and Investments, has been engaging constructively in a number of consultative forums aimed at creating an environment where these trade measures are aligned with the principles of the EAC Custom Union Protocol. End of quote.
As to whether retaliation is one of the cards on the table, maybe the point is we can't rule it out, but I think that should really be the last thing. The first thing is to give diplomacy and negotiations an opportunity, and that's really the direction we want to go.
Karungu's words were sharp. This undermines regional integration and is a major setback to the gains we've made. Translation: Suluhu's move is not just annoying, it is illegal by EAC standards. The rules are clear. Citizens of partner states should be free to do business across borders, period.
Mheshimiwa Rais pia kama mwenyekiti wa East African Community Summit anawasiliana na Rais wa Jamhuri ya Tanzania na pia waziri ambaye anahusika na mambo ya biashara. Kwa hivyo tunatumia mbinu za kidiplomasia kutatua yale mmeona kwa magazeti.
The EAC's Common Market Protocol is like a business passport. It gives citizens from member countries like Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda the right to establish business, investment, and move freely across borders. This ban by Tanzania is like banning that passport. Kenya has more than pride on the line. There are thousands of Kenyan business from small hawkers to major distributors operating in Tanzania. The ripple effects of this ban will be felt in Eldoret, Nairobi, and Mombasa. This isn't just diplomatic friction, it's potential economic bleeding.
So the issue of the producers and the consumers is at the center of a modern economy. So therefore, when you see people, leaders, whatever they are, just talking about all other things, this one, why are you not talking about the market? Nani atanunua bidhaa zako?
On the streets of Nairobi, the reaction has been volcanic. Kenyans online and offline are calling for reciprocity, the most viral sentiment. If Tanzanians can block Kenyans from business, then all Tanzanian beggars in Nairobi streets should be rounded up and sent back. Some say it's domestic populism, a way to appear pro-Tanzanian ahead of political shifts. Others say it is protectionism masked as nationalism, but the result is unmistakable.
We are concerned because we have no employment in this country to cater for our people. Our people are working in these countries and we need them to continue working in these countries. We have able manpower, well-trained Kenyans, and we can't keep them at home here. They are assisting other sister countries. But with this behavior, they will all be sent at home.
On the many aspects that speak to the strength of the relationship between our two countries, including our membership of the East African community, and that you and me share common perspectives on how we should progress the relationship between the countries in the East African community.
The East African community was built to unite, to help people and businesses flow freely and peacefully across borders. But with every tantrum disguised as policy, Tanzania chips away at that unity. The question is, will the region hold Tanzania accountable, or will EAC just become another acronym that means nothing? Share your thoughts in the comment section. For Maisha TV, I'm William Juma.